welcome to episode 228 of my quest to play Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That is, I aim to play the maps of each and every single one of Norway's 356 communes to a Geoguessr score of 25,000 points each. Today we have made it to the commune of Røyrvik. As you can see, it's one of these communes in Norway that has two official names, one in Norwegian, Røyrvik, and one in Sami, Røyrvik, I guess they would say. And yeah, I think we are in for a bit of trouble today. So Røyrvik is pretty much in the middle of Norway, nestled up against the Swedish border, at the very far north of the region of Trøndelag. And I have traveled most of the roads here at some stage. It's been a few years since now, so my memory of them are a little hazy. Except that this is rural in the extreme. There's hardly anyone living here. There's not 500 people living in the entire commune. And they're spread out over such a vast area. So what do people do here? Well, some do farming. There used to be mines up in this area. They were closed down, but they have started talks of maybe reopening them again. And other than that, I guess some reindeer herding. I know a lot of people have holiday homes and cabins up here. But other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot going on in Røyrvik. It is also actually an important site for hydroelectricity, as pretty much all these lakes are either dammed up or being used for hydroelectricity. And yeah, I guess that's all we got to say about Røyrvik. Let's have a look at some fact sheet about the place, and then we will start playing. Røyrvik is definitely one of those maps that I have been looking forward to with a bit of trepidation, and I guess you already see why. It looks like the Google Camcar has covered not just Røyrvik but also Lierne, which we did in a fairly early on in the series on the same day, because this is very much looks like the same time of year, and the weather looks very similar as well. So, autumn. Which way should we go? Should we go east or should we go west? This could be any number of roads in the area. I'm just looking to see if I can see any mountains I recognize. There are a couple of, if not iconic, then at least easily recognizable mountains in the area, but with this low cloud cover, that could also be a little tricky to find. But here we're crossing a river, and yeah, there are a fair few rivers in the area, but at least that's something to remember. And here we go southwest, and okay, and we're coming up. This must be, I'm just gonna have a proper look at this, whether this is an island or not. So I just need, I think we are somewhere here. I believe that is the island they called, yes it is. We're definitely looking at this island. Hold that horse. Hold that horse. Let's see, so we're looking south, and let's see, and there's another island down there, and that must be this one, Reindeer Island. But where's that? Okay. So yeah, so the lake is called Tunnsjøen, while the island is called the God Mountain Island, Gudfjelløya. And apparently there has been some old Sami ritual site on top of the island back in the day. Now we are looking south about here-ish. Let's see, let's just put the marker down there for now. Let's see, are there any signs of farms here? Or am I barking up the very, very wrong tree here? No, I don't think so. I just seem to recall that that top of the mountain was more striking. And then there's the lack of... No, wait a minute, isn't that the island? Yeah, that looks more sensible. We're looking at this island. Yeah, because the island on the God Mountain Island, oh sorry, the mountain on the God Mountain Island is rather more striking and well, in your face. So let's see, so let's just go back here. So right now we're looking at the western tip of this island, so that would be, let's say, about there-ish. So if I say that we're hereabouts right now, that doesn't look too bad. We did cross a river. Let's see then. Let's go back a little bit. There should be a couple of roads. Here we're going to cross a river. And then we're going to cross another one. So here's this road, which must be that one. And then there should be another one going off to the side up here. There it is. Right, so I guess we were somewhere over here then. Let's see. Yeah, well, we could be here. Let's see. No, we're on this bit. Yeah, we're on this bit of road, I think. That could prove to be very, very, very tricky. Yeah. Okay, so we are on this bit of road. And we are also quite close to that bend. And that is the only thing I have to go by. And how far away from the bend? Let's count these white lines. That's 1, 2. Oh man. 1. Well, that's next to the car, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 meters. Each of us, that's 18 meters. Let's say 20. Okay. So if I put the marker here, I hope I'm within range. Yes, nice. Oh, thank goodness me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's figure out what this is then. 9 kilometers to Røyrvik. And Røyrvik is, let's see, where is Røyrvik again? Isn't that up here? I think it is. So this heads up to the 773. What community are we coming up to here? Well, that's a good question. We're not in Røyrvik, I don't think. No, that crossroad, that intersection is all wrong. As is that one. Well, actually, but we're missing that bridge, though, aren't we? Although other than that, this looks almost right, except no. So where is this then? I think I know. I think I've been here. So, yes, we're probably here. Yes, that must be it. Yep. Yes, it is. Okay, and this is our location, and we are... Okay, so we are a bit into the crossroads, like so-ish. Right? Yeah. What? Well, I think it was plain to see that I was definitely not there. I was definitely here somewhere. So that one was a weird one. But still, we got it right. Oh my word. Where is this then? East or northwest? That's the question. Okay, so we got a tiny lake here that might help me by and by. But this one could be... I think the hardest thing here will be to figure out exactly where I am. I got a number of brooks going across the road. I've got a lot, actually a number of signs here. That could be helpful. That's a fairly big house. Oh, must be crossroads coming up. 24 to Røyrvik, 36 to Bergefjell. And a crossroads. Well, there's nothing more helpful in this area than that. And what does it say here? Oh, okay, so we're actually right on the border. Oh, literally. Okay. Aye. Have they paved this road now? I've been here. I actually have a photo from this exact location. But then the Swedish bit of the road was not paved. Or didn't have a hard surface road at least. At least if we are where I think I am. And that should be... Let's see. That should be here. I think that's the spot. And let's see. You can cross into Sweden, I think no, there's actually just one place to cross into Sweden from Røyrvik, and that is here. So yeah, so you can go sort of for a round trip in here, and I can drive a figure 8 or something if you like, and like get everything by driving into Sweden, and then come up here again and just fart around, which I did when I checked the place out. Yeah, we are definitely, well, that's our first little trip into Sweden. I thought it was the border of the commune. Well, not too far away, but still. Let's see, let's just check. We should be able to see a house, yes. Okay, so we are probably somewhere here. I think we were, yeah, we're close to the end of the lake. Now, we have just started on this bend. And the direction of the end of the lake is not quite north. So let's see, so if I'm looking north, how much do I have to play with? Now if I could see any of these, so let's see, is there any spots here that are a little more open? There's a house over there. Is that, yes it is visible. Is that possible to use for anything? No, it's not. But okay, but I can use that house in relation to stuff. So here's that river estuary. And then we have this little bay here, which is that one. Okay, let's go back to... Okay, so the river comes out there. Then we have this bay area there. And now let's see, how far away from the lake are we looking? So, from there to there. Let's say we're looking about... Let's say we're looking about there. I have a good feeling about that. Let's see. So if I make that my position on the road, how far off can I be? Well, I could be off by any number of meters, but at least 20 meters 25 meters gives me a bit of play in both directions. So hopefully this is a good one. Nice. Ooh. And, well, it doesn't exactly get easier, but at least here I got some very visible bends. I have some water that I might be able to play with. We're going southeast. It could be like here. Could also be in this road somewhere. Can I see any mountains? Nope. I can see something over there, but not sure that will help me a lot. I just want to have a look at if there's anything to see beyond here. I'm wondering. Ah, here comes the mail. If nothing else, there is always a mail car. I have a feeling we might be up here, because it sort of feels familiar to this area. I've been all the way up here. There's a dam up here somewhere on the lake, and actually I think the dam is down here. Well, somewhere there's a dam here, and I've been all the way to that, and I know the terrain looked much like this. But which way should I go? That's the next question. Now let's go north this time. Not probably the wrong direction, but let's see. So we go northwest. So it could be on this stretch, like for instance. Let's see. Then we got a bog with some water in it. We could like be here. Let's see which way the road goes after this bend. That's a very, very distinct turn towards the north. Northeast even, and then we are turning northwards. Let's see if we wind up with a turn like that with an access road off it. Let's see. Well, what do you know? Circles and to the dam. There's the dam road. I guess the dam is... this must be down here somewhere. Okay, so that means that we're somewhere on this stretch of road. Okay, so here we're looking more almost straight north. Okay, could be like here, for instance. How does that agree with what we're seeing? Well, fairly well. Let's see. Is there a stream? Let's see. There are a couple of brooks here. So there should be a brook crossing in the bend over here. Yes, there is. And then there should be a brook just before the other bend. Or at least some sort of waterway, and we should actually be right on top of it right now. Let's see. And it should be coming in from the west. Yeah, it probably comes in from the bog over here. Let's see, can we see any sign of that? Not really. Wait, is that it? Could well be, but then we are well into the bend. Well, actually, it is. And then we have this lake thingy. Now, when I'm looking west, And that lake seems to be well represented on the map. Here we have this little thing there, which is this little pointy bit. So we're actually looking right at the south end of this little lake. So if I go there, I do have a little bit to play. I will go with this. Nice. Okay, and that little pond is probably not on the map. And this is definitely one of the main roads of the area. We're going upwards to the northeast, downwards to the southwest. So we could possibly be down here. Could we be going... No, probably not going up here. Actually, we could... some possibilities, but let's go downhill and see. Whoa! No, please! Oh, can't we have some summer? It looks so much nicer. Yeah, there's all this gloomy autumn stuff. Okay, that looked like a lake, didn't it? Okay, so we're going southwest and we have a lake down to the west. Could be this one. Actually, yeah, that doesn't seem too unlikely. I think the number of houses we've seen in this playthrough we could have counted on one hand. So now we're heading eastwards, so we could be here on this bend. Now let's see if we find that little lake or these streams or those lakes. Let's see. So I'm gonna, yes, it does do a little sort of bendy bit, or mid-straight bendy bit. And there are a couple of streams coming down here. And then we're going up the hill. We can actually see this little lakey thing here. It's probably that one. And then we have the road snaking along here, and we got this lake thingy here. Right, okay, so that means that we are currently here, I would think. And that's going to be a tricky one. So the bend has just started. We are 6, 12, 18, 20-ish meters from where the bend starts. Now that would put us let's have a good feel for this. So we are just before the bend starts getting really bendy. So let's say that we are here. I think I might be a little short, but 20 meters is about that far. We're not that far into the bend, are we? Are we? Nice, 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 nice. Well, that was an interesting playthrough, given we saw hardly a house. We even went into Sweden. And I think that was a pretty good impression of what Røyrvik is all about. Hardly any people living here, most of the people living here, but yeah. But that is episode 228 in the bag, and Røyrvik done. Check in tomorrow for episode 229. Until then, bye-bye.